Hello there, fellow fans of Hollow Knight. I must start this video with an apology because I did skip a few months there. I'm sorry. But in my defense, there's not really been any news, nothing too substantial. There still isn't, so if you want to skip this one, I'm okay with that. I've popped everything from the last 2 months into this one handy news roundup video, and there's no release date. Nothing like that. No indication of when the game will be coming. No news really directly from Team Cherry themselves. So let's get into it anyway! My favourite bit of news that I did share as a community post at the time was the rare sighting of Team Cherry at PAX Australia, including Leth, and that's a really long journey for him. How often does he visit Australia? Do we know that? I don't want to get my tinfoil hat out and speculate about what it could mean that he's made that journey. He can and has been doing his job remotely, so yeah, maybe he just wanted to visit PAX. It's a cool event and he is clearly passionate about video games. Maybe it's something more. Who am I kidding? Clearly they hit an important milestone and they wanted to celebrate together in person. Please don't take that seriously. Yeah, I am aware that is quite possibly the worst tinfoil hat that anyone has ever made in their lives. In October, Silksong won Most Anticipated Game in the Unity Awards, which they also won the Most Anticipated Game from Unity in May 2022 as well. However, back then Team Cherry acknowledged that award. They're still yet to acknowledge this new one. And they even said it can't be too much longer. Surely. Over 2 years ago. David Karzil, you may know him as the technical director of Hollow Knight, he did share his congratulations on Twitter though. And in case you're not aware, Unity is the leading platform for creating immersive and interactive 2D, 3D and VR games. What if it's taken this long because Silksong VR is coming? That's one way to set off my motion sickness. And this probably does mean that the team have stayed with Unity to continue developing Silksong. Cool. Both sides of the will they, won't they kind of argument, they made valid points, but I did say it'd be an absolute ball ache in terms of effort to move. The Game Awards are coming up in a couple of months on Thursday, December 12th, and I mention this because the Jeff tweet, it's fake. I'll admit it. You got me on that one. I ran to Twitter, but he didn't confirm that it wouldn't appear. So there is a chance, though saying that when he did confirm that the game wouldn't appear at Summer Game Fest, that wasn't that long before the event. Also, I need your help, because some people, and I've seen this a lot, some people think that Team Cherry have previously said that they wouldn't release Silksong in Q4, and that may well be true, but can someone source that for me so I don't repeat something that isn't accurate? Because I don't know where they got that information from, and no one's telling me. And to be fair, why would they release the game in Q4 when February is right there? Yeah, we're going to be doing this again. Every year, like clockwork. And no one wants to give themselves a shit ton of extra work during the holiday season. Grasping at straws here. David Kazi also confirmed that the colour red will appear in the game, as well as other colours. I mean, it's technically news, I guess. Even more fake screenshots have appeared. Always be vigilant, gamers. There was no mention of Silksong in the Xbox Partner Preview in October. There was no update recently to the Steam store page. It still says copyright Team Cherry 2019, and that will forever annoy me. Leth came to one of my streams, which is very cool. I won't tell you what he said because you guys will probably think it means something. But I know he does get around a lot, but I don't think he's ever caught any of my very rare infrequent streams. No more travelling though for the rest of this year, so more streams to come. And I want to end this video with a quick vibe check. It's okay to be disappointed or frustrated about the lack of news. No one thinks that Team Cherry are communicating with the community well. They're not communicating at all. But people are acting like treating the devs like actual human beings is the same as glazing Team Cherry. They're not above criticism, but some of y'all are acting like children. Throwing tantrums because someone else pointed out that there are other games that you can play in the meantime. Personally, I'm gonna fairly criticize and play other games. It's not that deep. And as I said, you can be disappointed, you can be frustrated, you could be sad, I get it. If you're gonna hurl abuse at the devs or at other fans waiting, especially if the other fans aren't as angry as you are, if you're gonna start throwing all your toys out of the pram or make memes that actually don't apply to anyone, maybe it's time to take a step back. Stop watching the hopium content and breathe in and out. In and out. Sorry, I know this attitude thing hasn't just started, but it just seems to be getting, I don't know, I'm seeing it a lot more, and I like to keep my videos kind of positive and wholesome and nice and make jokes. I don't want to hurl abuse at people. Alright, that's everything I wanted to cover today. As I said, there wasn't an awful lot to discuss, and maybe, hopefully, I will see you in the next monthly news roundup video. Remember to clown responsibly, and I'll see you in the next one.